This is all I'm doing. I've got like...
Hey everybody, it's Gamer Edie, Nick DiNicola here at PAX 2013, and we are hanging in the hotel room with Lefty Brown and Mrs. Lefty Brown of the Merry Givers.
Tough. New kids, oh come on, Kelly, you know new kids on the block. And you probably know them as MKOTB.
No, I didn't. Sorry.
So we just had a lovely dinner, and
apparently we're hanging tough.
Yeah, apparently. What was it? Legal seafood. Legal seafood, which I had steamers.
I want to know why it's legal. Is there's
I had the same question.
Illegal?
We actually looked it up on Wikipedia. Is that it started out as a supermarket where they had these things called legal stamps, which were what was it? S and H, blue green stamps. Where if you bought stuff, then you'd get stamps,
save it up and then you can get
right. You could get like a couch or a coffee maker or something.
It's just bizarre.
Yeah, and so but this guy started this thing called legal stamps, which were legal groceries and whatever. And so then they expanded into legal seafood. So that's why.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. So there's a method to the madness, and this is your, little foodie tip from the Game Hounds.
So you guys can get sleep and be more. I mean, looking at you guys, it's like looking at a zombie apocalypse.
Do we really look that bad? Do we really look tired?
You just look tired.
The very definition of haggard.
Like Merle Haggard.
I can be haggard.
Wait, are you like Merle Haggard?
No.
Yeah.
So when you guys get sleep and you guys are feeling more like yourselves, and you have your media pass and
they already have the media pass.
Right.
Well, that time we have them on.
you have that hour before general public comes in. What's the first place you guys walk to?
Last of Us.
Well, yeah, I think we're going to head to Last of Us. Yeah.
So you guys don't split up? You guys go together?
Normally we do split up, but we were looking at the floor and there weren't a lot of things that we wanted to split up about. There was a lot of...
There's a lot of interesting things.
There's a lot of stuff that can't get announced until Microsoft says, hey, yeah, we do have a console.
Yeah.
Right. And a lot of the things that are the big games that we would normally rush in, like on any other year, I would say Ubisoft, Assassin's Creed. We've got to get there. Got to.
Well, Saints Row.
Or Saints Row.
Saints Row.
But we've got appointments with Saints Row.
Yeah.
And we've got appointments with Ubisoft.
Yeah.
So we're
Actually,
good.
It's probably those 2 appointments specifically that are like, okay, now we don't have to go rush
No, we don't
out
have to,
the
right.
others.
Now it's the media hours and it's just
Are you excited about Elder Scrolls MMO?
I am. In fact, we got a appointment of Elder Scrolls.
Gameplay?
of Elder Scrolls. So that's really, is it a 2-hour appointment?
2-hour appointment.
Oh, good.
You can do that.
Really? You've got to get over your MMO thing, dude.
I can't bring myself to care.
No?
But it's Elder Scrolls.
But it's Elder Scrolls.
Have you ever played an MMO before?
No.
I haven't either. I mean, I've tried playing an MMO
It's fascinating
before.
hearing about it.
Yeah.
And like hearing people's stories about it. I just don't want to play it.
I've tried them before, but I have the problem. Lefty can tell you this about it.
This is going to be an MMO with third person in it. So actually, it might be a
Isn't
little
that
more.
every MMO?
No, but over the shoulder third person. You can still just like an
But
that
you know me with MMOs and any open world things, I get lost.
Right.
I mean,
you get over
need to have
that. Everybody
boundaries.
does. Everybody gets lost at the beginning, and then eventually
Yeah.
you figure stuff out.
but
It becomes like a second nature.
But here's the thing. Elder Scrolls MMO, you can now play with Edie and Goalie, and then you guys can all be together, and you're like, yeah, we fucking own dragons.
Well, you owned it, man.
But we gotta play Dead Island Riptide.
Yes. I liked it.
So did I.
We had to play co-op though when it comes out.
Okay, yeah. No, I kind of feel bad, and I have to get with Goalie and go, please be nice to the Dead Island Riptide people. Seriously,
Yes.
please be nice to
Because they also hold the keys to Saints Row 4.
Saints Row 4.
Now, yeah.
What was it? A Deep Silver? Deep Silver.
Deep Silver.
Be
They're
nice to
becoming a
them.
big
Don't
player
make
now.
fun about what a terrible game you thought that game was, because it wasn't a bad game. It's just you thought it was better than it was, and then you waited a year and came back and realized it wasn't as good.
as you thought.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what are you going to run in tomorrow to see?
I'm in the same problem. There's not a lot like, I gotta go and play this. There's not a lot of that. A lot of this stuff right now you can only watch, go in and watch the video.
Right.
Watch Dogs. I was like, oh, maybe we'll be able to play. No, you get to watch the video.
Do you know if Remember Me is playable?
That I don't know.
That's our other one we're going to go on tomorrow.
That and Transistor are the two games I'm probably most excited for, only because of like the not hierarchy. The developer behind them.
Yeah.
Well, actually, not even Remember Me. I don't even know that developer. It just looks cool.
This really feels like it's the year of the indie because so many AAA can't announce or let people play, and so all these indies are here, and people are like, oh well, I can go sit in a room and watch Assassin's Creed 4, or I can go play Battle Block Theater, or
Right.
Is that here again?
It's probably here again. They're going to be here. They always make money on selling their toys and stuff, and Castle Crashers still.
Yeah.
But Battle Block Theater is coming out in a little over a week now.
So, really? Okay. Because I was about to ask which you think will come out first, Battle Block Theater or Firefall.
Firefall, I think, is in a perpetual state of beta.
Yeah.
But a perpetual state of beta with a lot of money behind it, because you saw the statue coming in.
Oh yeah, was it working when you guys were there?
Working?
What do you mean?
It moves up and down.
They had a water. And it has steam that comes out.
No!
Wow.
Yeah.
So, there's somebody with some very deep pockets.
Are the Chinese? Isn't some Chinese company funding them?
Yeah. Maybe. Well, clearly,
now
they're
something's
taking...
going on because now they're all about founders packs and stuff like that too. So it's like
I thought it was someone that's going into open beta, like it was closed beta before.
Yeah, it's going into open beta.
But I played a little bit of it, and it's nice. I don't.
It's pretty.
Yeah,
it's definitely pretty.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a good blend between a shooter and MMO.
Yeah. Are you guys going to see Secret Ponchos?
Secret Ponchos.
It's a spaghetti western. It's an indie game.
No, tell me more.
I don't know much about it because it was like one of these for the longest time they were like it's a secret game, we can't tell you about it, and it wasn't until 2 days ago that the guy finally announced what the title of it was.
What developer?
I honestly don't know the developer name.
It's called Secret Ponchos?
It's called Secret Ponchos, and it's a spaghetti
western. Would you
western.
like to see my secret poncho?
And it's coming to XBLA and PSN. And so I have an appointment tomorrow.
Nice.
At 11. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing,
Oh, speaking of indie developers, the year of the indie, did you hear that Carmageddon?
Yeah.
They did
that Kickstarter thing?
Yeah. They got another $4.5 million to put it onto the PS4.
Oh, wow.
By some, not angel, but some investor. Started to realize, there's enough people out there, and they're going to put it on one of the indies. And this is like it seems like, at least for right now, in the dearth of information about Microsoft, the PlayStation 4 seems to be really courting indie developers.
I think they want to begin with.
Weird. And honestly, I think a lot of it has to do is Microsoft's inflexibility to work with developers. They, how much they had to pay if they had to, we'll never get a properly working Fez on the Xbox 360 because Phil Fish or whatever his name is doesn't want to pay the money to fix it.
Right. Right.
But he can go fix it when if it's broke, he can fix it for free if it's on Steam or elsewhere. I think behind the scenes, Sony's learned from their mistakes. And I think we'll see a lot. It's going to be more of a transaction-based console. It'll be their Sony's version of what Steam is.
Right.
That's my feeling. A lot of those, I think, a lot of reserving a game at a big box store, you're going to have a lot more day and date titles available just on their marketplace.
Right.
I mean, they're already more forthcoming than, say, Xbox, which, we don't see day and date. Everything's get them out on disc, and then several months later, then they can do the games on demand.
Right. And that's annoying to me. And it's easy. It's easy for me to be swayed over towards the PS4 because honestly, my PS3 is just a dust collector, really.
Yeah.
But it's easy right now to be swayed towards the PS4 because PS4 has announced and they have the ability to be able to say stuff, whereas Xbox doesn't. But it's looking really promising.
In the PS3's defense, they have some great indie titles on it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they it took a while for them to get Castle Crashers, but they have Fat Princess and what was the Swan?
They have
game
Dyad Journey, Unfinished.
I was just saying Journey.
Yeah.
Was Unfinished Swan?
They have Unfinished Swan.
They're even getting Hotline Miami and Thomas Was Alone.
Yeah.
Later,
yeah.
Which are two great games.
Yeah.
I mean, they have some great indies already, so they're doing something right that their competition hasn't figured out. And, we have heard indies have just a hard time working with Microsoft. The certification process and all that sort of stuff. So something needs to give. I'll be very interested when Microsoft finally announces, because they are, I'm an XF MVP, I obviously have a love and passion for Xbox.
Sure, I do too. A lot of people do.
And I know that that Xbox team are very smart. They listen to their customers. They know what their customers want. They have all that data from, they know what you like to play, what you like to watch, and, it's going to be very... all those people screaming for an Apple console.
No, God,
no. I think this next Xbox is going to be that. What people wanted in an Apple console. That nice meld between entertainment and gaming.
Right.
But,
if they can do that right, but we'll see. So anyway, well, I'm going to close out this podcast, but that was Lefty Brown and Kelly Brown and the Merry Gamers, and we're tired, and tomorrow's a big day. So big stuff tomorrow as far as the schedules and stuff to hear. So starting bright and early at probably 9 o'clock in the morning, if not earlier, and that's Eastern time. Everything is going to get very cool, so make sure to listen to the podcast, and talk to you later. Oh, by the way. See here, it says messages in chat. If there's somebody in chat, it just brings up the messages there. So you can actually be talking to people like when I was on with Kelly. So anyway, bye!